What is happening, you guys? You're back at Clever TV. I'm Dana Ward with Joslyn Davis, and we have Max Thieriot in the studio, and we're a little freaked out by you.
Yeah?
One of the stars of House at the End of the Street.
Yeah.
Do we have reason to be scared is the
I
question.
don't think so. I mean, I don't know. There's a few other people here, so you should be good.
We're good? Okay, so we've seen the trailers, multiple trailers, and we are fully freaked out. And, you know, we're in a safe building here. Break down the plot, though, for viewers out there that are not familiar, and how your character, Ryan, fits in.
All right, well, House at the End of the Street is a psychological thriller. Jennifer Lawrence plays a girl named Melissa who moves into a house next door to a house where a double murder occurs. And I am the sole surviving family member of the family that was murdered. So basically she befriends my character, and suspense and chaos and a lot of crazy twists end up, taking place after that.
I think we can talk a little bit about your character's sister, though, because she definitely falls in with the storyline. Is she alive? Is she dead?
Yeah, there's a lot of question throughout the movie. Really not knowing. My sister, her character name is Carrie Ann, and some of the neighbors believe that she died
in a drowning or something.
In a drowning. Right? Some believe that she's crazy and still lives in the woods, because she had murdered my parents, and really nobody knows what happened to her. And so as the movie unfolds, so does the story of Carrie Ann and so on.
I always love trailers for psychological thrillers, because at the beginning they start out so happy and sweet, and then everything just goes downhill. Talk about those fun, sweet moments that you got to shoot.
Yeah, it's interesting, because you film these scenes that are like, affectionate, and then you're filming these crazy, psychological action scenes. But yeah, I mean, the movie really kind of has a lot of everything, which is neat.
I love that you bring up affectionate, because let's just put it out there. I saw
you straight up making out.
You and Jennifer Lawrence, or obviously acting. It's
Lucky
acting.
Guy.
What was it like? People want to know.
What was it like making out with Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah.
All of these work.
Yeah, just doing my job.
Very, very, very good.
Now, you filmed a lot of this on location. Great woodsy scenes. I think that definitely adds to the scary aspect. Talk to us a little bit about where you shot.
Yeah, we filmed House at the End of the Street in Ottawa, up in Canada, and it was, they had a lot of cool dark woods and cool houses. The house that we filmed, that was my house, was really interesting, crazy, kind of like had this old but almost modern look to the inside of it, and that was really interesting. But I think what's neat is the film on a whole kind of touches on this idea of you don't know who lives down the street. You don't know who lives next door. Maybe you do, but do you? That's the real question.
Something we're all going to be asking ourselves.
Yeah, and it's something that I think is really neat, because it's very real. It's something that it's not. The film's not about aliens. It's not about paranormal. It's not about zombies. It's something that could happen, and
you're freaking us out.
That makes it,
I know, seriously.
To me, that makes it that much more frightening.
Were there any scary happenings on the set at all, or did you go into any of the dark corners of that old house?
We filmed in some pretty dark places. We definitely had a lot of night shoots, and I don't think you're so worried about somebody jumping out and getting you as much as it is you're maybe gonna get bit by a spider laying in this gutter right now. That might be something that's getting ready to bite me in the back of the neck.
That's because you knew what was gonna happen, because you had the whole script. But I feel like for us, when we watch it all unfold on the big screen, we'll feel a little different.
Yes.
So how does shooting a movie in this genre, psychological thriller, different than others that you've worked on? Because like we've talked about, we're really freaked out when we're watching it, but you're probably not feeling that way as you're going through the scenes.
Yeah, it's really, honestly, it's so much more technical, really. You're kind of worried about if there's blood, you're worried about the fake blood being right and looking appropriate, and you're worried about the safety of fake weapons, and people hitting people with objects that are made out of foam and not real. So it's really like the mood, I would say in general, is pretty easygoing, and trying to have as much fun as you can to kind of keep it light, and then dive into the scenes that are dark and dramatic and scary, and kind of try and take that on as much as you can.
And what was your favorite part about working on this film?
Honestly, the experience as a whole was great. Mark Tonderai is fantastic. He's an excellent director and kind of has a new look, and he's so committed to what he does and is so passionate about it that was awesome. Working with Jen was great. She's a ton of fun the entire time you're on set, off set.
She has a great sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was honestly, it was a good experience, and we had a lot of fun doing it.
And also Elizabeth Shue was in the movie. It was like working with her.
She's great. She's awesome. She's a lot of fun. She's like, crafty veteran who's done some awesome movies, and she just, I don't know, she likes to hang out, and she's easygoing, and it's cool, refreshing to work with someone who's done a lot of awesome stuff in the business and is still so kind of like
even
whatever,
Totally.
just easygoing about everything.
I still haven't just made the decision on Ryan, good or bad. Is that something we just have to wait to see?
Yeah, that's something you're gonna have to find out for yourself. I haven't even seen the movie. I can't even tell you.
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
We'll let it slide.
I don't know what happens, honestly.
Surprises are coming in.
I want to ask you though, what's next for you? What's coming up next?
Coming out or
I mean,
coming
you've
up,
already worked
or-
with, like, we were looking at your resume, so many of our favorites on the show: Kristen Stewart, Jennifer Lawrence, Nina Dobrev. We're talking about Elizabeth Shue. Who are you dying to work with next? That's already such an awesome list.
Who am I dying to work with next? I don't know. I have a lot of people who I look up to, so.
Good attitude to have. Yeah.
There's a long list of actors and actresses who I'd like to work with.
And who would you love to work with again?
All of them.
Good answer. Diplomatic.
That would be a great project. Let's make it
just
happen.
combine everybody.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Massive.
It's going to be an expensive budget.
Max, thank you so much for stopping by and filling us in.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
We
it.
can't wait to see House at the End of the Street.
coming out in September 21st.
That's the date.
Go see it.
Definitely. Thanks to you guys for checking out Clever TV. We will see you next time. Keep it here for all of your entertainment news. Bye, guys.